right, Chicago pizza guys and gals. The Chicago pizza guys. We find ourselves really out of our neck of woods. We decided to venture up here to Villa Park. We're going to try Enzo's Pizzeria here, or it's called Crazy Horse Sports Bar. Alex, myself, Carl, never have we ever claimed to be pizza experts. I just want to make that clear. We're three guys, three good friends that love pizza, and we thought pizza was a great thing to bring people together.
You know, at the end of the day, we love how much you solicit us to come to the places that you love, and it's one of the reasons we're here, because we know people really love this place.
If you know Enzo, he's been all over the place, and he has a big media presence, social media on Facebook and whatnot, but we're excited to be up here. We've heard a lot about this place. We want to try it, give it a good review, make a good recommendation. I'm gonna take this corner piece right here. Got a good cheese. Well, now it's heavier than what I've expected, than any other pizza we've had. I don't know what that means, but it's a heavy slice. Wow, interesting. You can see the crust. That seems different already.
This is something that you've been watching us for a while. You know, I'm a big fan of the pepperoni on top. What it looks like to me is this is a smaller cup and char pepperoni. You see that nice crispy nature. It's cupped up a little bit. There's a little bit of oil. Some might call it grease. I love that.
Let's give it a taste. Here we go. A lot of juice and flavor in that sausage.
Let's take a look at this piece. This is a piece of sausage. We got the tavern style thin crust sausage, half sausage, half pepperoni. Once again, the fennel forward sausage, the crust, not overabundant with cheese. This pizza is working on every level. The cheese blend on here is incredible. And if you know me, I am the king of crust, right? This crust is probably one of the best crusts I've ever had. This only competes with maybe this is in the top 3.
And it's like crispy throughout the whole bite of the pizza. One last one. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is a good pizza.
Got a corner piece. We're going on the corner real quick because Carl and Tim are filming this fantastically. I want you to hear this crunch. Ready? I mean, this crust is incredible. Making my mind melt right now. But I gotta talk about this pepperoni because not only is it crispy, but it's also a little smoky, right? It's got that kiss of the oven from it. And man, we haven't even talked about the sauce, but this is, as a pepperoni pizza lover, this is really coming to play today.
It is so good. I have seen Enzo on his social media sites making these crusts where he puts the cornmeal in it or around it. You can see this beautiful love handle. This isn't like the typical Chicago style that's going right to the end. It has the love handle on here, which I absolutely love. The sauce, which nobody really talked about, I thought the Sergeant the Sauce would be talking about the sauce, is just a perfect balance. I'm telling you, this is just a beautifully cooked pizza. The crust just amazes me. Enzo, dude, you have really impressed me on this pizza. Yeah.
We've had just a phenomenal time already. The wait staff has been fantastic. Our server, Megan, is top notch. Enzo, if you're listening, she needs a raise. She's fantastic, okay? But here we are. We decided to try what was called a beef roll. None of us, I don't think, have had it. You get a shot of that. It's a beef cheese crust mixture. It's delicious. I already had a couple slices, but here I'm going to review the slice for you real quick so you can see it. I mean, look at the thickness of this, the cheese, the beef. And what's cool about the beef roll is it comes with 3 separate sauces. You can have marinara, which is my favorite. I'll be trying this here in a moment. You have au jus, and you have some spicy jardinera. So it's going to meet everyone's palate. But I'm telling you, this is worth the trip to Villa Park at Enzo's. I'm going to give this a try. Okay. I mean, I'm thoroughly impressed with this restaurant, with this pizza, with this beef roll, with the environment. I love this place. I would come again and again and again and again. I just love it.
Okay, Carl here, King of Crust. We're at Enzo's here in Villa Park. I have to say this hit the mark on every level for me. What a cool sports bar. I love that. Great vibe, right? A lot of it is like, hey, what's the vibe? What's it like inside? A ton of TV, sports scrolls with all the updates on it, right? Phenomenal wait staff. We had great service. Megan was our waitress, who Tim mentioned was phenomenal. Your pizza lived up in every single way for me. As the king of crust, this was one of the most elite crusts I've ever had. There's not too many other places that I love the crust as much. I don't know if it's that cornmeal you sprinkle on it. It has a beautiful love handle on it that I can pick up. It held its own even in the middle. The sausage was very flavorful, probably like some black pepper, and it tasted like fennel, but maybe no fennel seeds. Maybe it's a crushed fennel that you use in that. The flavor was great. As a thin crust tavern pizza, that hit the mark on every level. Loved it. The beef roll, oh my God, that was so good. It was like having an Italian beef and cheese with 3 dips, or kind of 3 toppings. We had the hot jardiniere, the au jus, and the marinara. All of them were great. That hit on every level. Take a bite out of that. You taste that like garlic powder or garlic salt that's on the beautifully brown crust. And I feel this was an elite pizza. This is just enough unique that I would drive the 45 minutes it took to get here to come and get this pizza again. And where I live, there's a lot of great pizza, so it has to be unique enough. Believe me, I'll be back up here with my wife because that pizza was that good.
This was a fabulous review. The pizza was fabulous. I'm just going to go on. I mean, the crust was delicious. The sausage was, the cheese, everything was working really well. Now, the only thing that I can say as a negative would be there really wasn't enough sauce on the pizza. Now, that might be chef related, or I'm not sure. I've seen Enzo make pizzas in the past or on videos, and he layers it really good with sauce. This one was just lacking a little bit because when I tried the beef roll, that sauce is fabulous. I'm giving this place a highly recommended. Come visit Enzo's. This is a great place, great atmosphere. Our server Megan was great. Loved everything about it. Thanks, guys.
All right, folks. Alex, Prince Pepperoni here. I know you guys just heard from Tim and Carl. I'm going to keep my review really simple. I'm going to focus on the pepperoni pizza at Enzo's. Cup and char pepperoni. I think it might be an Esso brand. Could be Hormel. I mean, this thing immediately touched my heart. Pepperoni on top, super crispy, just paired beautifully with the sauce and the cheese and the crust. I'm going to go elite on this. I mean, everything that we had here was fantastic. But this pepperoni pizza really, it just hit all the marks for me. You don't see cup and char pepperoni. You're starting to see it more, but you don't see a lot on tavern style. You see it more on a Detroit style pizza. And I think there should be more of this in the world. I've certainly had, some amazing pepperoni pizzas where the pepperoni's on top, where it's a little bigger. Some of you have been shouting out Kashani's and Hodgkins, which, if you don't know, is my childhood pizza place, and we're absolutely going to be going over there as soon as we can. And even though this was that cup and char, the way that it was cooked and the smokiness and the sweetness and that cure on that pepperoni just blew me away. So yeah, this absolutely gets elite status for me. Enzo's in Villa Park on North Avenue. Shout out to Frank. and his wife, who we met while we were eating this pizza. We'll be seeing you in the future. So hopefully you see this video. We mentioned, you know, a lot of the other places we've gone. Just so you know, you can hit us up anytime on our social media. If there's a place that's special to you, look, we're going to give an honest review, as we mentioned at the start. We're going to come there and we're going to be ourselves. You know who we are as pizza reviewers. You know who we are as people. But don't be afraid to tell us where to go. Because at the very least, we're going to say, hey, this isn't my thing. And that's okay. Because it can be your thing. And there are so many people that watch these videos, and we appreciate it so much, that you may be able to bring other people into the fold and have them come try pizza at the place that you love the most. So we appreciate your support. We appreciate your viewership. And we'll see you next time on Chicago Pizza Guys.